Always good talking to the BombBomb community. Justen Martin over here at iHomes, Colorado. As we get into 2018, I look forward to our team, growing quite a bit. We, are planning on bringing on about 100 more agents, and every one of those people will be adopting the Tom Ferry. That's the way we do it around here, because here, BombBomb and video, that's the way that we do it around iHomes. And so, why is that though? And when you start thinking about trying to create a culture within your organization, but more importantly, why you would create that and having people actually want to be a part of it, is I think for every single person who's doing BombBomb or who is actually going to receive video, the ability for somebody to take their one step forward into accomplishing and overcoming one of their greatest fears, which is actually public speaking or putting their face on camera, is that when you start thinking about whatever product you sell or the service and the clients that you service, you start thinking about how do you build a relationship with them. And for most of us, it's to empower them to make a decision on what they're going to be purchasing. And so when you start thinking about, well, how do you do that as the person who's actually going to influence it, is you got to build a relationship with them, one around trust and then the next one around likability. And so there's a lot of things to say around trust, but really when it comes down to it, body language and tone is more of what people hear than just the words we say. And so video allows you to put out your body language and your tone so that way people can truly hear your message of coming from a place of service and care, to the point where if you can enable them to actually send back a video too, it goes back to the service culture of what sales is going to be in the future, which is the content that people want is something that really comes through video, but then empower them to actually send it back. You've now taken a relationship from just being customer to actually, or customer client, to actually becoming friend, because somebody who sends back a video is somebody who you've empowered to actually overcome one of their greatest fears. And so for all of the people out there doing video, one of the things that excites us the most is the culture of video is to help you be able to actually communicate with people more so than just the words that you're saying. And what it really comes down to is what you stand for and your product. And so very excited as you start thinking about, how to implement that culture. One of the things that we've done here with all of our agents, it really comes down to, it's less about what you say and more about what somebody hears. And one of the things is when you start thinking about, the statistics of conversion with BombBomb, the statistics of, actually open rates with BombBomb, is when you start thinking about having an efficient business, it'd be silly not to do that compared to your generic email campaign, where only one, out of 10 get opened and maybe a 2% response rate. And so really when you start thinking about how to build a relationship, it all comes from conversation, and the conversion that BombBomb provides for you to be able to build that relationship and trust and likability with somebody is just something that I think, in the words of Tom Ferry, it's something that we all just got to do around here. So again, thank you, BombBomb, for helping us with our conversion rates, our response rates, but more importantly, really our service and review rates, because it's the BombBomb that truly makes us stand out and the video that we're sending. So to everybody out there, be secure, send out the right message, and just come from a place of, what you stand for and why you exist, and you'll be successful. But Ethan, BombBomb, everybody, thank you for all you do.